I want to talk to you a little bit today about whether a search warrant is required to enter your home. Let me give you an example. The police show up at your home, they knock on the door, which is a common technique that they use. They just show up without a warrant and they explain they're investigating a criminal offense and they ask to, search your home. You can say yes or you can say no. Saying yes means consent. Once you give them consent, they're going to enter their home. They can do any search they want, pursuant to your consent. If they find evidence of a crime, that could be used against you. Now, you can say no, that's your right. You see, in order for the police to enter your home, they have to have what's called reasonable and probable grounds that there's evidence of a crime in your home. And they have to get what's called a judicial authorization called a search warrant, which is signed by a judge or justice of the peace. A search warrant sets out their grounds in an affidavit called an information to obtain. Without that warrant, they can't get in your home. That's the bottom line. So that's your right to refuse the police to enter your home. There are situations where the police can get in your home, and I'll give you a couple examples. There's one called hot pursuit. Say you've committed a crime and you're driving or running home and you enter your home and slam the door, and the police saw you, they know you did a crime, and now you're hiding in your home. Well, they could enter your home. That's called hot pursuit. That's an exception. Another is what's called exigent, EXIGENT circumstances. That's where you're committing a crime in your home and the police know it. Say they come to your door pursuant to a 911 call and they hear someone being severely beaten in your home. They could enter your home under that situation as well. So those are circumstances where they quite properly don't need a search warrant. But that's your right. Under Section 8 of the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, you have the right against unlawful search and seizure. And this applies to many situations where the police will ask for your consent. Totally up to you. Certainly, I would never consent to the police searching my home. If they showed up with a search warrant, I'd ask to see the warrant, and of course, they have no choice but to let them enter a home. So that's the answer to those questions, which is a common question in criminal law.